Don't worry. This dinosaur might look dangerous, but it's perfectly harmless. Some clever hand movements bring this featherweight creature to life. It's one of many finger puppets made by Barnaby Dixon. The young man from Bridgewater in southwestern England makes his puppets by hand. Dabchick the duck was his first creation.
For me, the puppets that I'd seen before, more traditional puppets, didn't really have the same kind of fluidity and gravity as you're able to obtain with stop motion. So the result of stop motion was kind of my starting point. And I was thinking, how can I make live action puppets have the same sort of realism as stop motion characters?
The special thing about Barnaby's puppets is that though they are built around his hands, they aren't glove puppets. His latest character is Manu. Barnaby can perform intricate movements that look amazingly lifelike. Barnaby often spends time in his workshop perfecting his puppets. The joints are made of metal. The bodies are made of a combination of resin, silicone and plastic. He buys all his materials online.
One of the main challenges in building these puppets is you've got kind of two starting points. One is the kind of ideal puppet that you want to create, but then you also have to accommodate for your own hands and the asymmetry and the way that they move in a way that you wouldn't kind of imagine sometimes. So I think trying to marry those two things and finding something that works in terms of proportion but also in terms of movement and also in terms of aesthetic is tricky.
Barnaby Dixon has his puppets perform everyday situations on YouTube. Dabchick the duck always plays the lead role. He posts a new video every week. He and Dabchick now have some 150,000 subscribers.
The great British seaside, to feel the salty breeze rush through my feathers, soft wet sand, oh joy of joys, and lest we forget the proud fury of the waves thundering to balls. I'd like to go home now, please.
However interesting your puppets are, whatever technical skill you show in their creation, the character of the puppet is what makes people fall in love with them to some degree, or at least want to come back for more.
Barnaby Dixon also shows his puppets in local pubs. He likes keeping in close contact with his fans, and not only virtually.
I think it's nice to show the puppets to the public because you get a sense of the reception through YouTube comments and through people liking it and things like that, but you don't really get a sense of people's faces when they see it, and when I see people's reactions and it's a positive one in the flesh, there's something different about that I value.
The main attraction tonight is a special dance performance. Manu glows in the dark and Dixon's hands become almost invisible. Riveting stuff for the audience.
Should I bring this one around as well? Yes, please. The kind of things on hand and the locations that you go.
You look at it and you think it's like moving by itself. You kind of forget about the hands, and you just focus on this puppet.
I just couldn't believe how much I lost myself in the character of the piece. With the birds, you feel like it's moving in a way that a real bird or animal would move in. With the dinosaur, it's obviously, no one's seen a dinosaur, but I feel like that's how a dinosaur would move.
Barnaby Dixon is already working on new characters, but for now, Manu is enjoying his time in the limelight.